Orchestral. Good evening. Oh, thank you so much. How about this giant orchestra? Yeah? Awesome. Yeah, so our first concert, we were split up into two different groups, but this concert is our first official combined concert with all four instruments: violin, viola, cello, and bass, and we've been working really hard the past few months to prepare this. If you don't know me, my name is Maddie Peters. I'm the director at Nichols, obviously. I'm also the director here at the high school. It's really cool because I'll have the kids in 6th grade, I start them, I send them to my fabulous colleague, Cynthia Atkinson, who works at West, and then if they decide to continue in 9th grade, I get them back. So that's really cool to see how much they grow over the years. I also want to introduce Molly Hall. She's our para-pro, and she's with us most days, and we're just really fortunate to have her. She gets to pull kids for one-on-one or small group, or if someone is gone for a few days, she can help catch them up, and she does anything and everything for us. So we're also really fortunate that we have a school district that supports the arts in hiring, that position for us. So can we give it up for Miss Hall? Thank you. All right, and this evening we have a brief concert, and there are 3 times where you'll hear from my high schoolers. I just thought it would be cool for the 6th graders to hear them as well, and how much they can do if they stick with orchestra. So to start off our concert, we have Alyssa and Kirsten's little sis is back there playing the bass. Oh, there she is. All right, so we're gonna start off with a bass duet.
Our winter orchestra concert. We're glad you could make it. You're going to hear some major improvements since our last concert, and lots of pieces that you'll recognize. Oh, you know it. We've been practicing really, really hard.
Our first piece is called Hot Cross Buns. It's a classic, and I'm sure you'll know it.
After Hot Cross Buns, we'll play the lesser-known Old Stale Buns.
It's Hot Cross Buns in a minor key and sounds sad.
We learned a new note F natural to play this. Enjoy.
Next up is Buckeye Salute.
Go Bucks!
Get out of here. This is Michigan, not Ohio.
How about we rename the piece the Nickel Salute? You know, in honor of our school.
Yeah, all right. I can get behind that.
Please enjoy the Nickel Salute.
So how we feeling so far? I can't hear you. Better than we saw in November, right?
For Pete's sake, we need to get back to our songs. Miss Peter promised a short concert.
Well, perfect, because our next song is called For Pete's Sake.
Of course it is.
This song taught us how to utilize first and second endings in our music.
Oops, I must have missed that.
For Pete's sake.
Up next is At Pierrot's Door, also known as Au Clair de la Lune.
Au Clair did what?
Au Clair de la Lune. It means in the light of the moon in French.
I gotcha.
In this piece, we started learning about half notes, which each have 2 beats.
The longer the note, the longer the bow.
You'll see us using slow bows.
You'll also see another technique called a bow lift or a bow circle.
This is when we lift the bow off the string and retake it so we can start with our bow going the same direction after the repeat.
Up next is an American folk song called Grandparents' Day.
We will be playing eighth, quarter, and half notes in this piece.
Whoa, I hope I can keep track of them.
You got this, buddy.
Thanks.
We would like to dedicate this song to our grandparents in the audience.
Ode to Joy is a common tune I'm sure you'll recognize.
It was written by composer Ludwig van Beethoven and included in his 9th Symphony.
Did you know that when Beethoven wrote this, he was completely deaf?
Wow, that's an accomplishment.
Did you know that this symphony is special because it's written for a full orchestra plus a chorus?
Awesome.
Did you also know that it was our orange belt in orchestra karate?
That's right. In orchestra karate, we have to work really hard to practice and gain belts.
We are working towards our black belts by the end of the year.
This piece also taught our violins and violas how to use our 4th finger for the first time.
No wonder this was a belt test.
Frere, jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous.
Hey, I recognize that, but I thought the lyrics were, are you sleeping, Brother John, Brother John?
You're actually both correct. Piper just sang it in French and Brooklyn in English.
Oh. If you cannot tell already, our next song is Frere jacques.
We will be playing this as a round, also known as a canon.
A round will feature us playing this will feature us playing the same song but starting at different parts.
You'll hear a cool layered effect and harmony.
Our second to last piece is Bile, Cabbage Down. This piece is so fun to play. We make our instruments sound like fiddles by playing 2 strings at once.
We also learned the lyrics to this song, which we will be performing to you today.
The first verse is about June bugs and fireflies.
The second verse is about a raccoon and a possum. And the last verse is about Drake and Kendrick Lamar's feud.
We had a lyric writing competition in class and voted on our favorite verse.
The winning verse was written by Alex, Ethan, Winston, Bobby, and Evan.
Now, without further ado, Bile, Cabbage Down.
The June bug has
I'd like to welcome my student, Sophie Petty. She is going to play a cello solo for us, Sonata in C major, followed by my student, Haley, coming out, who will be performing a duet with me. Thank you guys for being such a great audience tonight. We have one more, but before that, I just want to do a few quick thank yous. First of all, thank you to our administrative team over at Nichols, Mr. Trout and Mrs. Hare. Thank you. They're awesome. I saw Mr. Trout somewhere. Thank you to the Van Single staff for allowing us to use this space and running lights and sound and backstage things. Van Single. BCTV, if you notice the cameras when you walked in, they're recording tonight so we can watch it over and over and over and over. BCTV. To our fine arts boosters, BC Fab, they help fund K through 12 fine arts, visual arts, musical arts, everything. So to our boosters. To a couple 6th grade orchestra parents that showed up this morning at Nichols and helped me lead a rehearsal with 90 plus children, and were like, hey, do you want me to come back tonight and help too? And I was like, yeah. So thank you so much, Anna Mix and Sarah Allen. To my colleague Cynthia Atkinson, she was helping out tonight in the orchestra room with all different things, and I was like, just go find Miss Atkinson. So shout out to her. To my several high schoolers that came here tonight, not only to play, but to donate their time as well, helping out backstage. About 10 of them. Of course, another shout out to Molly Hall for all that she does for this program. She makes everything run just much more smoothly. So thank you, Molly. And last but not least, to all of you who make this possible, our parents, our guardians, our friends, students. I want you guys to give your families and friends a big round of applause, foot shuffle. Thank you all for being here and for your support of our program. We could not do this without the partnership between us and you. So thank you so much. Here's our last song.
Our grand finale is Sailor Song.
This song is special to us because it's our first song that utilizes 5 different parts.
Violin 1, violin 2, viola, cello, and bass.
We've been working hard during orchestra class to prepare for our part.
And this morning was the first time we put all 5 together.
Fun fact, this was Miss Peters' first multi-part song that she learned when she was in 6th grade orchestra.
Like a million years ago.
Piper! She's right there!
Let's write it in, guys.
Thank you for being here tonight.
And for being a wonderful audience.
And now our grand finale, Sailor Song.
Thank you all and have a great night. They're gonna go back to the orchestra room and pack up, and then they will either meet you in the orchestra room or the Van Singel lobby. Have a great evening.